plan is one simple yet frequent mistake most immigrants and new international students make upon arrival in Canada. I mean, why would your phone plan be costing over $100? What are you doing? Are you running? Hi besties, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Melina, and today I'll be sharing tips and tricks to assume you just landed in Canada, what to do, how to save money, and how to actually blend in and start living the Canadian dream. Okay, all right, so first is that you have to get your SIN if you want to work in Canada, or you're eligible to work in Canada. You have to get your SIN to know how long you have to work. As a student, it's probably going to be 20 or 24 as at today. As at right now, it tends to change on IRCC website, so you can check to confirm, but that is the reason why you need to get your SIN, so you know how long you are actually allowed to work. And also, there are ways to which you can get your SIN if you are unable to finalize getting it done at the counter right there at the border. You can ask them, or you can check SIN website. I'm going to leave that on the screen for you to get further information. So your SIN, your social insurance number, is number one. Then number two, for me, when I landed, number two was I was so eager to get in touch with people back home, so I needed to get a phone. Yeah, so I needed to get a phone plan, and this phone plan is a place where most international students and new immigrants have missed it. Upon landing in Canada, you can go ahead and upgrade your plan, get a better plan, but please do well to get the cheapest bundle as it applies to the plan or the network provider you want to choose. There are Fido. I personally use Rogers, and there are a bunch of them. There's Freedom. It all depends on what you want, but where you land in your province, as soon as you get the phone, you have decided the network provider you want to use, please go with the lowest one at first. I've had instances where people came in and chose a plan, they went for the big one, and at the end they saw that they wanted to go down. It was a huge hurdle for them, and some of them at the end, some people were even paying over 100, and then the process to which they want to cancel the plan to migrate to another one is a lot. And trust me, in Canada, everything affects and reflects on your credit, so it's very important and very paramount for you to get it right. So after deciding on the network provider you want to choose, please start with the lowest one. I advise, it's a phone plan, not a business or a company plan. So please, from my own honest opinion, start with the lowest one. My dear, you have to save coins, okay? Yeah. Tip number three is opening the bank account. Sometimes this can be done right there at the airport, but if you have someone waiting to pick you up, you obviously cannot do that. You can do it another time, and it's very simple. Just visit the bank of your choice. There's BMO, there's CIBC, there's Scotia, there's a Bank of Montreal. Yeah, Bank of Montreal is BMO actually. So there's TD Bank. So choose the one that you actually want and visit them. And tips that I would suggest to you as an international student when you go to open a bank account is for you to choose a student plan, because different banks have almost similar student plan, but then it gives you opportunity of waiving some fees free, for your duration of study. So I opened that when I came, and it helped me a lot. Sometimes I will see that likely your fee for this month is $12 something, but then if you are eligible for a waiver, I ignore, and I'll be so happy. Okay, so tip number three is that you open a bank account, because you need to put money somewhere for you to know how you want to move, and for you to know how you want to blend in and navigate the system. Okay, so for example, when I came, I didn't know how much to use the bus yet, and I had not collected my bus card, so I wanted to use Uber. I was not using Uber back home. I was using a different application. Bolt was what I used to get around back home, and I needed to set that up. So I either need a credit card, I either need what is it called, a PayPal account, and all that set it up. And I didn't have any credit card at that time. So yes, it is very important for you to have all these things in place and in check. Another tips and tricks that I want to suggest to you when you first come to Canada, be it as an immigrant or international student, is for you to download the necessary app that actually make your life easier. One for me was Purple Ride. Yes, Purple Ride give me advantage of sharing ride when I'm going for I'm going to a long distance without paying all the fares myself. Okay, another one is Kijiji. You can find houses, you can find deals on things people want to sell on Kijiji, and there are a lot of them. Okay, so I'm going to drop a couple of them in the description section because I don't want this video so long. Okay, so that is it. If you have watched until this moment and you have not given me a thumbs up, please do so now, because come on, support me. I wake up early to do this for you guys because I don't want people to come in and be stranded or lack information like I did when I came. All right, and I think another tips I want to drop is, if you don't have anywhere you want to stay and you want to talk about houses, you want to look for houses, please make your findings, ask questions very well, ask about the lease, how long is this my rent going to stay, you know, before you sign any contract. Read, don't just read. I know it's a lot being a student or just coming as an immigrant, but with the right tips and right information, you can save money. All right, and that leads me to the next step, which is budgeting. Budget your life. If it is 150 you want to spend in a month on groceries, if you ask me, I would say split it into two. Do that shopping twice in a month, because some things run out on the way, and sometimes you don't know what might last to the very end until you're already halfway. That's the tips and trick to my own shopping. Okay, do your budgeting, and if you have a little money or small money left, open a TFSA account. If you need information and you want me to make video on TFSA account, I can do that. You can start from there. You can save as little as $50, $25, as much as you can afford, or $1 million on your TFSA account, and it will not get taxed. Because trust me, any money that you put in you leave in your account that probably as a savings and it's not TFSA, like tax-free savings account or retirement savings account or your student savings account, if it is not all those ones and a lot more that government allow people to save for free, if you just leave it in your account as you're coming, my dear, you're going to pay tax on it. So these are some of the things that I want to know. It's so much a lot, but these are the ones that I put down. So if you have all these things in place, you have your SIN, you have an affordable phone plan, you have where you're laying your head. If you guys want me to do a video on housing, I can do that separately. Then if you have an account, you know, that you put your money and give you access to shop and spend, you can take a credit card. You know, some banks offer credit card, some 2,000, some 1,000, and as you use, please repay. If you know you cannot discipline yourself to get a credit card, spend and return, don't even take it at all. Just collect the big card from your account and live your life, and live your life as much as you can. That's what I'll advise you. So you have your banking, you have apps set up in place, and then you have TFSA account to save little money every month. And then you have apps to make your life easy, which I'm gonna drop a lot more, so this video will not be too long. Then you are good to go. Okay, welcome to Canada. You know, live your life. You can find a lot of information on Facebook as well, especially when immediately you change your location. You are here. Once you put Facebook, there's a space for Facebook Market. So when you click Facebook Market, you see a lot of free stuff people want to give, or things people want to sell, used things people want to sell for half the price of, you know, of actually what it goes for, most time even lower. So these are some of the tips and tricks that have helped me to actually blend in and live my life here. Jobs, uncle, we're going to talk about one. What about jobs? We're going to talk about jobs in a different video, guys. So until then, do well to subscribe, share, like this video. I wish I got this information when I started. I didn't, but you did. So please forward and share to everyone, your loved one, anyone you know that's planning on moving to Canada soon, or anyone that just got admission as international student. Until then, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.